Hello everyone, and now welcome to game 2 in a series between Yumiko and Th000. This is going to be from the Zotac Cup. Yumiko, Zotac, Yotac. Alright, so let's take a look. I will even leave the replay vision under Zotac's Beatox, and we'll see. I think at one point Zotac actually contacted me asking if I wanted to cast and live stream their tournaments, and I was definitely down for it. And then they didn't talk to me anymore, so I'm not quite sure who I need to talk to, or if anyone from Zotac actually watches these particular casts. If you do, thank you. I really enjoy the fact that you guys, or Zotac, continues to sponsor this particular tournament, the Z Cup, weekend in and weekend out for, I believe, over the past like 5 or 6 years now. The Zotac Cup, pretty much one of the last weekly Warcraft 3 tournaments that still has some of the better players coming out to play. Now, our Altar of Kings will be coming down. We can see that the barracks will be placed down. Archmage coming out from Yumiko, as Th000 does have a 1-game lead in this series. It is not going to be the Blade Master, it is going to be the Farseer. So Th000 actually changing things up, this time going for a Farseer here on Secret Valley instead of the Blade Master, and we'll see what comes of this. Now, the Farseer is better at creeping out these particular fountains of health on the bottom right and on the top left, as the Farseer can mimic the Archmage, pull away a little bit, and then turn around, sit next to the fountain of health while the Red Drake is far away. And while the wolves and the grunts focus down all the ground units, the Farseer just slowly picks off that Red Drake. We're going to see the Farseer now on the move. He does summon 2 Spirit Wolves, and we're already going to see some early action. Grunt going up against a Footman. The Farseer being very careful to not actually tip his hand to Yumiko. Farseer now coming across the map here. Those Spirit Wolves could do a lot of damage, and I really like Spirit Wolves coming from that Farseer, as the Farseer just is such an intelligence hero, able to resummon those Spirit Wolves. And you can tell just by looking at, even though there's nothing really going on, or actually no, plenty going on here, as the Spirit Wolves now battling up against Militia. One Militia will get taken down, perhaps more Militia will get taken down as well, as the Spirit Wolf is already backing away, resummoning the Spirit Wolves, denying experience, as the Farseer now backs off, and the Spirit Wolves are going to be running amok inside the base. Is it going to work at all? You can see that the Spirit Wolves are just dancing around in the back. Meanwhile, Farseer and Grunt going after a Footman, may be able to get in some damage here, as another Water Elemental dropped in by Yumiko. The problem is that Yumiko has 1 more Water Elemental and 1 more Water Elemental only. Never mind. Now Yumiko has Brilliance Aura, and Th000 with a critical misstep there, losing a Spirit Wolf to give the Archmage level 2. At this point, Th000 needs to back off. He knows that his Spirit Wolves will not be able to go up against the Water Elementals. Pretty much one of the lasting benefits of Spirit Wolves over Water Elementals is the fact that Spirit Wolves are much cheaper. If you are going up against an Archmage with Brilliance Aura, you pretty much negate that fact. As you can see, the Archmage is already at 200 almost 50 mana. We're going to see 2, perhaps even 3 Water Elementals before Th000 can really handle all of this much. You can see more Spirit Wolves are being added. Archmage now heading across the map. We are quickly taking the tier 2 from Th000. Voodoo Lounge finally coming into play, and we see a Fire Lord or some other hero. That is going to be the key question there, as we can see the Stronghold is already nearing completion. Meanwhile, Yumiko is a bit behind. If we see a Naga Sea Witch or a Fire Lord, those units will be heading out across the map rather quickly, as we see a sea of Footmen making their way off here. Now, it is often common for an Orc player to go for a Farseer and then go into a Bestiary for mass Wind Riders. Those Wind Riders very effective, as Yumiko and most human players don't get that much anti-air. Naga Sea Witch now coming in. It looks like it is going to be Tavern Hero as the Naga Sea Witch now tries to push in as quickly as possible. Farm now taking a bit of damage. Is the Farseer going to be able to get off any shots here? And it looks like the Farm will get taken down. Here you go. The front door has been knocked over as we still see the Archmage looking to scroll of Town Portal, sitting at level 2. What is he waiting for? Simply walking back home here as the Militia are now fighting back. You can see more damage being dealt. Another peon or another peasant now getting taken down. All right, well, what is this Naga Sea Witch doing besides absorbing a whole bunch of damage? Not very much of anything else. There's a Scroll of Town Portal. Naga Sea Witch Farseer is going to have to get the heck out of there as damage is being dealt. Okay, it looks as though Yumiko taking a beating, but able to escape as he was able to force the Town Portal from Th000. Now, what is Th0's follow-up plan going to be? The Archmage has plenty of mana, almost at level 3. Mountain King should be popping out momentarily, but Yumiko is currently supply blocked at 29 over 30, unable to train anything except for a peasant. Now, the Farseer are going to look for some easier creep camps perhaps, and he is not going to find it. This base has already been cleared out. The Naga Sea Witch and the Farseer together could take down this Red Drake creep camp fairly quickly. As you're going to see the Farseer now back away here. Grunts now making a way in. Naga Sea Witch and Farseer going to reposition themselves. Is the Farseer? Yes, Naga Sea Witch. Farseer is getting healed up. Grunts now going after units on the ground as well. Down it goes as the Farseer now finally gets to level 2. Gloves of Haste may be given to the Naga Sea Witch. And this is going to actually turn out very well for Th0. If Th0 can get some good items without getting creep-jacked, you can see Wind Rider has popped out onto the field. And the Water Elemental is the only thing that can really take it down. Oh, Belt of Giant Strength. Who's going to pick it up? That is a huge item. There you go. Naga Sea Witch now sitting at level 2. Gloves of Haste could be picked up as well, as the Wind Rider now needs to back off away from that Water Elemental. Gloves of Haste has been picked up by the Archmage. And now what's going to be happening next as the Wind Rider is looking to back away. Both sides still fighting it out. Spirit Wolves, Water Elemental now taking a bit of damage. Wind Rider now needs to back off. Needs to make sure that he does not get focused down, as he is now down to 102 hit points. There it goes. Now the Wind Rider going to stay rather close, I believe, to this Fountain of Health. Regenerate some hit points and now push back out. Do we see Riflemen? No, we are quickly going into a Griffin Aviary and also building an Arcane Vault. That means that Shackles with Dragonhawk Riders need to be coming in sometime soon, but Th0 already has a lot of momentum. If he attacks now, he should be able to deal enough damage. If he waits too long, Dragonhawk Riders will be in the skies, and that is going to cause a bit of problems. There you go. There's an Ensnare. Water Elemental is not going to be able to get within range. Mountain King may try to get off a Stormbolt, as the Water Elemental is going to get focused down rather quickly. Here you have it. Another Footman getting taken down. There is a Chain Lightning as a Stormbolt hits a Raider. Too much damage being dealt, though. The Raider now needs to back off. New Wolves now come in, and the New Wolves do, in fact, have, I believe, Critical Strike. Militia getting focused down here rather easily, and the Wind Riders could still just be dealing a lot of damage here. Let's see if perhaps the Water Elemental will get focused down. Grunts now coming back in, and this is all looking very strong for Th0. If Th0 can get another... Excuse me, if Th0, yeah... Earlier I meant Th0, not Yumiko. If Th0 can get another level on this Naga Sea Witch and perhaps keep these Wind Riders alive, then he is fine. If Yumiko can get 3 Dragonhawk Riders and into the air in time, that may be enough. But there are Raiders to stop with an Ensnare. Dragonhawk Rider and a Grunt healing back off in a corner. Yumiko now looking to fight his way back in. Dragonhawk Riders, 2 of them currently on the field, as the Mountain King gets some free experience alongside that Archmage. Nope, I believe that was a resummon. Yep, that was a resummon, as we now see the barracks has gone down. Alright, Raider gonna get taken down. There's the Ensnare, as one Dragonhawk Rider quickly focused down, or at least ensnared down, as now Th0 now being forced to back away. Militia trying to engage Water Elementals, and that is such a strong tactic by Th0, using the Speed Scroll in order to stay one step ahead of the Water Elementals and stutter step them. Here you have it. Another Shackle could be coming in. No, it does not look like it. as Yumiko is now severely behind. Yumiko in game 1 did not attack and strike while the iron was hot. In game 2, it is the flip side, Th000 striking while he has the advantage and really making Yumiko punish Yumiko for it. Is the Naga Sea Witch and perhaps the Farseer gonna get higher up in level? That is gonna be a key question there, as we are now going into Bat Riders. Bat Riders effectively take down Dragonhawk Riders, especially if they do not have armor, and especially if they do not have that animal war training, which is exactly the predicament that Yumiko is in. So far, we can see creep camps getting cleared out but just by the spirit wolves, and this is actually really well done by Th000. Is he actually going to be able to clear this out? No, he is not, as a battle now comes into the center. All right, water elementals, chain lightning getting 2 Dragonhawk Riders. That was huge. And now a potion of lesser invulnerability. Yumiko comes in. We see it ensnare. Another Dragonhawk Rider gets ensnared down. A Wind Rider now down as well. Militia coming back over. And what is this? It looks as though Yumiko, if he's able to get off perhaps 1 or 2 more kills on these fleeing units, may have dealt enough damage, as Th000 gonna be losing another grunt. All right, another grunt now taking down. Militia needs to back off. Feral spirits still fighting left and right. Are we gonna perhaps see enough units as the militia now backing away? You can see still at level 3 on that Farseer, level 3 on that Naga Sea Witch, almost level 4 as the sorceresses will get taken down alongside a priest. It is now 4-4 combination versus a level 4 Archmage. And where is that Mountain King? All right, I don't see that Mountain King anywhere. Or actually, was it right here? There he is, hiding underneath a Dragonhawk Rider. Mountain King getting very close, but is he going to be able to finish it off? No, he is not. The Raider is simply too fast, as the Mountain King now gets a bit more mana. All right, Th000 actually expanding where his opponent had originally set up or cleared out an expansion. Good for him, as the Orc is going to be able to replenish his army much more quickly. All right, Ogre Magi quickly taken down. Mountain King should be able to get to level 3 here. There you have it. Is it going to be enough, as the Troll Trappers are now going to get finished off? Back home, we are still sitting at tier 1, or tier 2, excuse me. We can see Arcane Sanctums, no barracks, so this is going to be a Caster Griffin Aviary, a Caster Air Army only, as the Archmage. Mountain King now back off. We can see Shamans are out on the field, and if Shamans actually get purged, that could potentially be a problem, as the Water Elementals will get just taken out in a matter of seconds. There you go, and there's the purge coming in from a Shaman. The Shaman able to deal so much damage to a summon unit, and also slow a unit if necessary. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, ensnare now onto a Sorceress. Dragonhawk or Troll Bat Riders now in play as well, as Th000 just continues his pressure, and we now see 1 Troll Berserker down over here. Th000 sitting at level 3. No, sorry. Th000 sitting at 2 bases, 2 level 4 heroes. Meanwhile, we see Yumiko sitting on a level 4, level 2, or 4, level 3. So the Mountain King is also going to be very strong. And I'm surprised that Yumiko has yet to establish an expansion. It feels like Yumiko is just out of position here. Is he going to be able to perhaps get this Ogre Lord? That is the question as well, as the Ogre Lord with that Devotion Aura, so much armor, so difficult to take down. All right, apparently Mountain King now has a Pipe of Insight, able to get a little bit more mana regeneration with that Brilliance Aura, but that is not going to be that successful. All right, Archmage now holding the Pipe by himself. Raiders now looking to come in. We can see that there are Troll Bat Riders looking to push in as well, and here we go. Here's the fight. Th000, is he going to be able to catch his opponent off guard, as Yumiko now tries to slip away? Sorceress double dispel magic, as the sorceresses are now falling. Stormbolt coming in from Yumiko to take down 1 Raider. Is it going to be enough, as the Raider now ensnares the Mountain King? Another sorceress gets taken down, and this Chain Lightning and Fork Lightning combination still working out fairly well. More damage being dealt. Ensnare now onto a Spellbreaker again as Yumiko tries to chase Th000 Naga Sea Witch. Farseer still continuing this pressure in, and Yumiko with not much of an army may get taken down here. Another Spellbreaker is all that is left. This Spellbreaker and finally this Spellbreaker here. Yumiko, is he going to perhaps be able to get off another Ensnare on this Spellbreaker? It looks like it could be coming in. There it is. And with such a strong economy, Th000 sitting at 70 over 70 supply, Yumiko sitting at 30 over 48. All you can say is that Th000 has taken the game pretty easily, and this may be a simple leave of game once more. As yes, Yumiko just says GG. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, hope you guys enjoyed Game 2.